Welcome back, Wastelanders. This is Blackfly coming to you with the Endurance Perks breakdown for Fallout 4. This is pre-launch speculation. After the game drops, I will do another series with 100% accurate information based on what the actual perks are. But for now, we're just going to talk about what we think from the looks of it and from previous game installments. So let's get started. The first perk on the list is Toughness, which is probably just going to be a general damage resistance buff. It looks like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so a 5% increase per rank for regular damage resistance, and after rank 2, it's going to add shock resistance, which will be your energy weapon resistance. So regular damage resistance is going to be regular bullets and melee, and then shock resistance will be your energy weapons and like plasma guns and stuff like that. So toughness will make you a little bit harder to kill and give you a little bit more damage resistance overall. Below that, we've got Lead Belly, which is a returning perk from previous installments. It'll give you a decreased radiation effect from eating contaminated food or water. Looks like it's going to be a 20% damage or radiation reduction per rank, up to 80%. And it looks like you can also cook food in Fallout 4 to decrease that effect further. I don't think that that's going to be dependent on the perk. I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to cook food without it. But it's interesting that they've added that mechanic to the game where you can actually cook your food and store it later, and then that'll also purify the food a little bit more so you don't get so many negative effects from contaminated food and water. I guess you would be able to boil water also to further purify it as well. Next perk, we've got Life Giver, which is going to give you some more hit points. Looks like it's going to give you 30 more hit points per rank, and there is a bit of a formula to it where the higher your endurance is, the more that effect will grant you hit points, up to a maximum hit points of 600, which is pretty badass. Lots of hit points. So Life Giver is going to make you a little bit more tanky, and if you intend to run and gun and charge in, you may want to pick that up early so you can maximize your HP as quickly as possible. Chem Resistant is below that, and that's going to decrease your addiction percentage chance for chems, so you probably won't get addicted as easily. Increased rank is going to give you a higher resistance to addiction, and then it'll end in complete immunity, and it may also give you a poison resistance as well, so we'll have to wait and see about that. But in general, if it's going to follow along with the Fallout series, the previous iterations of this perk basically decreases your chance of being addicted to chems, so you can continue to use them without fear of getting addicted and then becoming dependent. Below that, we've got a new perk to this series that's completely unique. It's called Marine Boy or Marine Girl, and this has something to do with water. If you look at the picture there, you've got the Vault Boy chilling in the pool. Maybe this will allow you to hold your breath longer underwater, or possibly give you a positive buff effect when you're in the water. There's nothing like this in previous Fallout, so I can't really speculate much, but if I had to guess, I would say it would be holding your breath longer, or giving you some sort of positive effect, like maybe you could swim faster, or maybe you would heal by sitting in water, which would be interesting, so we'll have to wait and see. Below that, we've got a returning perk called Rad Resistant, which is going to increase your radiation resistance in general and possibly give you less negative effects from radiation. Probably not food consumption, because there's a different perk for that. The Lead Belly perk is going to do that, so I'm not sure if that would affect food, but it's definitely going to give you a general radiation resistance buff. Below that, we've got another returning perk called Adamantium Skeleton, which is going to lessen your chance of being crippled. Previous iterations of this perk would give you no chance to be crippled, no chance for crippled limbs due to your Adamantium Skeleton, but since this is a ranked perk, it's probably going to give you 20% less chance per rank, up to 100% at rank 5. Below that, you've got the returning favorite for all the cannibals out there. The Cannibal perk will allow you to eat humans and regen health from that. It looks like they've changed it up a little bit with these ranks, so at rank 1 you'll be able to eat human flesh to heal. Rank 2, that would also include ghoul flesh, so you could eat humans and ghouls to heal health. And then at rank 3, you could also eat the super mutant flesh to heal. And at the max rank, you would be able to like harvest meat and save it for later to heal with. So you could cut out some flesh and take it with you for a snack later on if you feel like, or you could use it as a stim pack replacement if you want to roleplay that way. Next on the list is Blast Radius. This is a new perk for the series. I honestly have no idea what this is. Maybe you would get positive effects from radiation or an increased radius from explosions or grenades. I really don't know, so if you have an idea, please put it in the comments. We'd love to hear it. And below that is the top ranked perk is Solar Powered, which is another returning perk. It may have been changed a little bit, but in previous Fallout games, it would buff you while you were outside. It would give you more strength, and it would give you an HP regeneration while you were outside during the day. From 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Anytime you stood out in the sun, you would be regenerating 1 hit point per second. This one, if it's going to be ranked, it'll probably give you a faster HP regen or maybe more of a strength buff. And it may have some other effects that we don't know about, but we'll have to wait and see. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and join me on twitch.tv/blackfly303 or my YouTube live stream right here, November 9th at 11 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to start my live stream of Fallout, and we're going to make it as non-stop as possible for the first playthrough. I've taken the week off work, so hopefully we can just go and not quit until we get through it. I'd love to see you there. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and see you when Fallout drops.